Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today we're doing part 3 of this 138 card PSA Pokemon submission reveal. I don't think there was a special, it was just bulk. And so far we've gotten a wide variety of grades, but mostly 10, so that's always a good sign. So let's move on. This one, I definitely see some white in these corners. So there's no way this is going to get a 10. Venusaur EX. That looks pretty good. That's from the XY set. Full art Venusaur. Picked this up from Cardinal Gaming. Shout out to those guys. I'm going to say that is an 8. A 6. Whoa. Well, that's crazy. There must be an indent somewhere, like a binder dent, that I'm not seeing. That does not make sense. The only way that makes sense is if there's an indent somewhere on there that I'm missing. That's a rough one there. Okay. This one, the edges all look really good. It is off-centered. A little bit thick on top and on this side. The Moltres Zapdos Articuno Rainbow Rare, Hyper Rare from Hidden Fates. The front looks really good. I don't know if that'll... This will be like a weak 10 or a strong 9. Hey, got the 10. Nice. Happy with that. This one, same thing. A little bit thin on these sides and thicker over there, and the edges all look perfect. Glaceon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Now it definitely looks thicker on this side. So I'm going to say that probably got a 9. Yeah. Totally deserving of a 9 on that one. Okay, next one. Alright. This one. There is a little bit of whitening on that edge. Even down there. Darkrai EX. This is a black and white promo. Probably from a 10 or something. Cool older card from the black and white era. Probably not a lot of these out there. I'm going to guess... I'm going to hope for an 8. Hey, we got an 8. Very cool. Next one. Wow, that one looks beautifully centered, and wow, there is maybe a tiny little white dot in that corner right there. But man. Pikachu EX. Oh, this is from the Advent calendar. It says Paldea evolved and everything, but well, that snowflake is from the that calendar. That looks like a 10. They could ding me for this tiny little white dot in that corner, but I'm going to guess a 10. There we go. That deserves a 10. That's a nice looking card. That's going in the Pikachu collection. This one, there is a more noticeable white dot in that corner and slightly thicker on top. The Kingdra EX. It looks really good in the front though. I wonder, this is a promo by the way, a special illustration rare promo. I wonder if they'll ding me for that little white dot. I'm gonna guess it's like in between a 9 and a 10. Yeah, I got the 9. That's a really good 9. That's a shame. But there is a white dot in that corner. They used to give you a couple white dots back. Oh, that's a 9, not an 8. They used to give you a little more leeway on those white dots, but they hit you hard nowadays on those. Wow, this one's very, the edges and corners all look really good, but it is a little bit skewed. Like it's twisted a little bit. Jolteon VMAX. I'm going to guess a 9 because of that skew. Wow, got a 10. Okay. That's a weak 10 to me. I don't think cards that are skewed like that should get 10s, but PSA does not hammer you that much on things being skewed. This one also a little skewed, like twisted this way. But the centering is good if it wouldn't have been skewed. But to me, that's a defect. It's a Moonbryon. No, not Moonbryon. Umbreon. Hyper Rare from Sun and Moon. It's definitely off-center. I'm going to guess a 9. They gave it an 8. This is a really tough to pull card. I don't know how many packs you'd have to pull to open to get one of those, but it's a lot. One of that specific card. This one, there is a little bit of white on that corner and that corner. It's definitely way thicker on top, so this is no way this is going to get 10. Greninja EX. Yeah, you can really see that off-centeredness. So I'm going to say an 8. It's probably the best I could get on this. Yeah, got an 8. So, with that being said, that is a really good grade for this. It's a promo. One of the first Greninjas, I think. This one looks really good. Maybe slightly thick on top, but the edges and corners look great. Espeon V. Evolving Skies. I mean, that looks way better than some of these other cards we've looked at. I say that's a 10. Yep, Gem Mint 10. Very nice. That deserved it. Whoa, this one has major whitening. This has been, like, this is not even light play. It's almost like a heavy play. Yeah, this one's been loved and played. Wow. What is this that I would have graded this, being this worn? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You grade this card even in this condition. You know what? I don't see creases, though. But it is kind of like, almost like heavy play to the point where it's not damaged. But this is the Phantom Forces Ultra Rare Mega Gengar EX. And man, that looks fantastic on the front. It's when you flip it over, it's like, oh, that has quite a bit of play on it. But this card is highly in demand right now. Especially with the Mega sets coming out. Gengar is red hot. Great card. And even looks, it displays really well as a whatever this is going to get. I'm going to guess, there's no way that gets like I'm going to guess like a PSA 4 or something like that. That's pretty rough. Oh, we got 5. You know what? I think that's a good grade on that card. I bet you if it didn't look so nice from the front, it probably would have got a worse grade. But maybe they gave it a little bump on eye appeal. Yeah, that's one of the more valuable cards we've looked at, even as a PSA 5. Very sought after card. A lot of white dots in these bottom corners, top corners. I mean, the fact that these two cards are only one grade different is shocking. you know? Yeah, there's no way this is going to get a 9 even. Oh, Groudon EX. This is another Black Star promo from XY era. I'm going to guess this is probably like, at the very best, an 8. Probably more like a 7. Hey, got an 8. I'll take it. This one, way off-centered. Very thick on the bottom, thin on top. It's even thin over here, thicker over there. But edges and corners look perfect. It's just way off-centered. The Moonbryon, or not Moonbryon, it's Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Oh man, that centering is going to kill it. I don't see how they could give this a 10 with that. But I think we got another one that was real bad centering that on the back that ended up getting a 10. A 9. Yeah, it deserves it. If they gave that a 10 and I bought that from somebody, like, without seeing the back, that's why you always look at the backs too, guys. I'd be a little disappointed that, like, oh, that's a pretty weak 10. Okay. There's definitely a pretty sizable white dot on that corner. One there. Definitely an older card. Seems like the older cards are a little bit lighter blue than the stuff that's coming out right now. The ultra modern. So this can't get a 9. I mean, can't get a 10. Dusclops. This is from the Mind Game theme deck. Hollow. What set is this? Power Keepers. Looks pretty clean. But I'm going to guess... I'm going to guess an 8. It doesn't look quite like a 9. Especially nowadays. Hey, we got an 8. I think that's a totally fair grade. This one, I see quite a bit of whitening in that corner. But everything else looks pretty good. It is thicker on top. A little bit thick on this side. So we got some couple white dots in that corner and then off center. So it can't get a 10. Oh, Magikarp Wailord. Oh, this card is very rare. This was the card I'm most excited about in this whole order. This was only in a promo. Yeah, this is SM166. Really cool art. The regular Tag Team GX, one of the toughest ones to get, I think. It's definitely off center. I'm going to say an 8 on that. Oh man, a 7. Ooh. That stings because I really love this card. But, I mean, I'm keeping it. I don't have it in my collection. It's the only one I've ever gotten my hands on. I just wish it would have got an 8. But it's still technically near mint. Alright, this one, there's big white dots in every corner. But it doesn't look like it's been played. Just, the centering looks good, though. Kyurem EX from Legendary Treasures. I think that's an 8 worthy. A 7. Ooh, man, they're starting to give you 7s off of white dots. I mean, they're pretty noticeable white dots, but man, to me that ought to be an 8. A little bit tough on a couple of these cards here. But every grader is going to have their little things that they're more picky about than other graders. It's one of the things that it's maddening about PSA. It's also something that's kind of cool about PSAs. They're not just a computer grading your cards. It's a human. And you know, maybe one grader. I mean, you wish it was more consistent, of course, but it's interesting. Like, you can tell from order, okay, this grader does not like little whitening on the corners. Or another one is more picky on centering. It's always interesting to look at these orders. This one is definitely skewed, but the centering is good if it wasn't skewed. Gardevoir EX, Steam Siege. Front centering looks good. Like the edges and stuff looks good. This is pretty solid. I'm gonna guess this is between a 9 and a 10. Oh, Jim at 10. Okay. I bet you there's not too many PSA 10s of this card from the XY era. Wow. Okay. There we go. This one, I don't really love that corner. It's not chipped or anything, but it's like it's cut at a slight little angle. It's like, maybe I'm just seeing things. But like these bottom corners, they look like they're cut crisper. These look like they might have been cut just slightly off. It's definitely thick on top. Iggly, Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. I love this card. Oh, the camera's been freezing up on here on me lately. To me, this looks like I would give this a 9, maybe 10. I think it's between a 9 and a 10, but I don't know about that corner. Not super excited about that corner. Oh, it is a 9. Okay, yeah, I can see it. I can see that being a 9. Alright, next one. Okay, I definitely see some white dots in that corner. Centering looks good. Oh, the Greninja. Oh, man, I wish I didn't have that. Because that probably takes me out of the running of this getting a 10. Centering looks really good on that. This is the best one that I've seen of the ones I've had. I don't know why I didn't send it in yet. But this card got really hot. I think it's still pretty hot right now. This is from the Celebrations ETB. I'm gonna guess. Can we please get a 9? There we go. I'll take that as a PSA 9. That's a really good grade for that card. Would love a 10, but I don't think it's quite there. This one also, maybe I'm just seeing reflections. It's definitely off-center though. It's thinner over here. But the corners look good. Eevee and Snorlax. This is a hyper rare from Team Up. The greatest set of all the Sun and Moon era. It's definitely off-center though. It's just how much they're gonna ding me for the centering. I've seen. I'm gonna guess it's between an 8 and a 9. Honestly, I got the 9. All right. Doesn't look like a 10. But that's a pretty awesome card. Very tough to pull from a very expensive set. This one, corners and edges look perfect. It's just a little bit off-center and thin on top. Flareon VMAX. Now the centering on the front looks spot on. So I'm going to guess a 10 on this. This is from Evolving Skies. There we go. That's solid 10. That's within parameters on the back center. This one, This one has even better centering than that last one. And the edges and corners all look good. Muck and a Lowland Muck. From Unbroken Bonds. Just the regular full art. Centering looks good. Maybe ever so slightly thicker on top, but I feel like this is between a 9 and a 10. There we go, Gem Mint 10 on that one. That's nice. I love getting tag team PSA 10s. Now this is really rough. Not as rough as the Gengar, but a lot of wear on these bottom edges. Definitely has been played. So I think the very best grade it could possibly get is a 6. Yeah, there's some definite edge wear over there too. Tyranitar EX from Ancient Origins. And it's off-center on the front. I'm going to guess a PSA 6 on this. This feels like a legit PSA 6. Yep, there we go. Got the 6. Cannot complain about that, getting a 6. That one, man, that looks really good. Very, very slightly thinner on top, but edges and corners all perfect. Flying Pikachu VMAX. That looks like an easy 10. Yeah, Gem Mint 10. I love these cards. The VMAX Pikachus. Chunky Pikachu. There he is over here. Yeah, there he was. He was doing some surfing and some flying. This one, I see a little bit of a white dot down there. And there's definitely a couple white dots on that corner. And one there. So this cannot get a 10 with the modern... and it's a Flying Pikachu VMAX. I'm going to guess a 9 on that one. An 8. Okay. There was definitely issues on the back there. So... I feel like that's a fair grade. Okay. We'll stop there and we'll do a part 4 coming up. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.
Oh, while I take plots and I cannot lie, you are the brothers I can't deny.